Hey, what's going on, guys? It's John Shea here from the No Shame Income Vlog, and today I'm going to be talking about really some of the things that a lot of people aren't talking about when it comes to landing high-ticket SEO clients or digital marketing clients. Now, if you guys are brand new here in the channel, or hey, if you're a returning visitor, be sure to throw me a thumbs up on the video, and if you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe to the channel as I'm going to be releasing new videos each and every single week. I'm going to be talking about all things landing clients, doing online courses, affiliate marketing, pretty much all things entrepreneurship. And I might even throw in some other things here and there once in a while as well. But anyways, if you guys actually go back and leave me a comment on the video, I will be sure to come back and actually reply to your comment if you have any questions for me at all. Now, before we dive into today's video, I want to give you a little bit of an idea of what we're going to be talking about. Basically, one of the biggest mistakes that I made when I first started out going out there and actually trying to land digital marketing clients was that I way undercharged for my services. I was constantly going out there and basically undercutting myself. And I want to talk a little bit about that today and some of the things that I think a lot of people are just absolutely missing when it comes to going out there and getting clients. So let's dive into today's video. Alright, so I'm not going to be doing a traditional screen share video today, but what I wanted to do is talk a little bit about some of the pros and cons of landing high-ticket big clients and talk a little bit about some of the things that I think a lot of people are missing when it comes to trying to land these clients. So I want to really start this out with a little bit of a story. You know, there was actually a point a few years back where I had some success. I was doing some websites on the side of my full-time job, and I've been able to go out there and build these websites for some businesses. I made a few $100 for every site. And I ended up actually closing a couple clients. I had a big client, at the time it was big for me. It was a $1,000 a month client, and I was very excited. I was like, you know, I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna get them amazing results. And 3 months in, they decided to basically move on. They actually decided to use the budget to hire people to like cold call for their business. It was an insurance agency. So I said, you know what, okay, that's fine. And ended up continuing in my job search and just doing all these things, and literally all what happened within 1 month is I lost my full-time job and I ended up losing basically all of my monthly client revenue. And really where this led me was, how do I kind of pick up the pieces, right? And at the time I really wanted to like get some more experience. I was like, you know what, why don't I maybe go try working for an agency that's doing this stuff, and I learned from them. And in between that, you know, before I started working for them, I actually was very desperate. Like my mindset was, I just need to get anything I can get. I need to get any client, any business, anything that I can get, I'll just take it, right? And this guy that was a fitness gym coach, friend of mine, he was like, oh, I have this business friend that's really looking for help with SEO and showing up higher in Google. And I said, okay. And I talked to this woman on the phone. She was very local. She was like 10 minutes away. And I agreed to actually go meet her in person at her house. And she literally only had a $50 a month budget. And of course, me being desperate and taking like unemployment checks, I said, yeah, you know, I'll help you. And I actually went to this woman's house, sat down with her for literally over an hour and a half, and she was only able to pay me $50 for the services that I was helping her with. And you know, I had previously worked with a business that had paid me $1,000. Literally, it was all about my mindset, right? I was in this desperation mindset. I was just like, I'll take anything I can get. And literally week 1 into the campaign, like I had actually hired this other guy to do some work where they would go out and build some business listings. And I was spending probably about 30, 40 bucks on this. And I figured, you know what, I'm just gonna kind of like leave her on the side and let this thing sort of run. And I knew it really wasn't gonna do much for her business. It was gonna help a little bit, but it probably wasn't gonna get her any results. And that's exactly what happened. Like in week 1, the woman was calling me being like, why am I not showing up on Google yet? And it was like this huge pain. Like I just couldn't even believe that I had taken this job. I couldn't believe that I had let myself stoop so low. And it was something that I knew I needed to change. And I decided to actually work for an agency because I was like, you know what, maybe this agency knows some things that I don't know. And what ultimately came of that was I realized very quickly was the owner had actually signed up a lot of clients, and most of their clients on average paid probably about $1,000 a month. Some of them paid upwards of $1,500, and some of them actually paid as little as $500. So probably about $500 to $1,500 a month clients. And really what I discovered very, very quickly was, I remember probably the first month I was working there, I remember sitting there kind of at night, we were all about to leave, and the business owner had like Google, you know, Google search up on his computer, and we're all kind of standing around the office, and he was like, I didn't know that you could manipulate the Google search rankings. And I was like completely stunned. I was like, you have over 50 clients that you're charging $1,000 a month on average, and they're paying you for website maintenance, for Google AdWords, and for SEO, and you don't even know how to like actually manipulate search rankings and help them get better results in search. And it was just like mind-blowing to me. What I realized was that this guy was just really, really good at selling. He was really good at sales. So that kind of opened up my mind a little bit. You know, I had come into this agency thinking I was going to learn like all these crazy SEO strategies, and they were going to be doing all these cool things and be doing all this like systemized stuff around how they're getting amazing results for their clients. And they were literally doing none of that. Like they weren't doing anything except having some guy in-house write a bunch of blog articles every month. That was their SEO plan. And I was just baffled by all of this, right? I had spent a lot of time reading articles and content and taking courses and doing all these things, and I actually knew more than anybody there, more than all the employees and more than the owner himself. So it was just real eye-opener for me that I realized, you know, if I could figure out how to deliver amazing results for these clients, and in combination I knew how to sell them and I could get really good at sales, then I would basically be winning all around, right? So what I decided to do was, I had seen the environment where they had built this agency. They had all these college kids, let's say they were making between $30,000 and $50,000 a year. That was probably like the average salary, somewhere in that ballpark. And a lot of these guys, like, they were very much from like the college background. They didn't really go online and read about this stuff in their free time. They weren't entrepreneurs. They weren't like really passionate about it. They were just in there to do their job, right? And they maybe gone to school for marketing. That was about it. And what I ended up realizing was that I didn't really want that environment. I didn't want to have like all these employees in this office and all this overhead. I realized that all I needed to do was go out and build partnerships with people that had already done a lot of that stuff or had something more established. This could either be a service provider, like a company that offers SEO services, or basically a white label partner, someone that actually runs a full agency that could fulfill all of that work for me. So that's pretty much exactly what I did. I went out and I found partners who either wanted to be 50-50 partners, or people that ran agencies that were willing to give me a commission on any sale that I could bring them. So what I decided to do is focus more of my time on acquiring new customers. So the first thing that I decided to do is figure out, where are people looking for help with this stuff, so I don't have to be banging on doors and trying to, you know, basically invade them with like, hey, I can help you with your SEO and your digital marketing, right? So what I ended up doing is spending a lot of my time on Upwork, which is a freelance platform that allows me to find people who are already seeking my help, right? I have people on there literally posting jobs every single day that are saying, I need help with my SEO, I need help with my SEO. So I would simply send them a proposal, start building up a relationship through lots of trust and basically being really confident that I can help them, and knowing that I have this partner on the side that's gonna help me fulfill all that work and do a really good job and get these businesses amazing results. So pretty much what I did from there is I would connect the business with the actual white label partner, and I would tackle it as a team approach. I would say, hey, we're gonna work on this together. This is my partner, which in reality he is a partner, so it wasn't like I was not lying. And we would then put together a proposal. We would put together something that is gonna be really mind-blowing, like showing them step by step, here's how we're gonna work each and every month, here's how we're gonna tackle the project, and here's the results that you should expect to see within this time period, you know, within 6 months. And based on that, we would then pitch them higher level, higher ticket prices. And usually a lot of these prices start around $2,500 a month. And to me, you know, long ago, that was something that was like way out of my like mindset, like capacity, right? Like I was thinking, wow, $1,000 a month, that's a huge client. But when you actually build a system where you know, I can go out there and build trust with someone, they feel confident in who I am as a business owner and that I'm gonna get them results. And then you feel confident in your provider. You know you have someone that can actually deliver those results and is gonna get them amazing return. In theory, potentially literally thousands and thousands of dollars in new revenue and new business from all the extra search engine traffic they're gonna be getting and all the extra people that are gonna be buying their products and their services. And once you combine all those things together, it makes the whole sales and SEO game really easy, right? In fact, I don't spend any time doing link building. I don't spend any time doing on-page SEO or writing content. I simply found someone, a provider that could do all those things, and they already had that already systemized. They've already built that infrastructure. I don't have to try to figure out, how do I build all this? How do I manage the team and do all these different things, right? There's so many other people, so many other businesses already doing that. Why waste my time trying to figure out how to build something when I could find other people who've done that for me? And I could focus my time on the things that are actually gonna bring me money, which is sales, right? Building relationships with these businesses. Just within the last month alone, I've actually gone out and pitched numerous businesses on $3,000 plus contracts. And this was something that, you know, I never dreamed of doing before, right? Like I was that desperate guy who was like, yeah, you have $50 a month to do some SEO and help you with your Google My Business? Sure, I'll take it. Like that used to be my mindset. But now because I built the system, because I built something where I was able to figure out how can I help a lot of people in a big way and still do this where I know they're gonna get results, and I'm not gonna be like some shady agency that just signs up clients and says we're gonna do things when they don't actually know what they're doing. That's the biggest difference, right? So I kind of wanted to explain this for a lot of people because I see a lot of SEO guys going out there and they're trying to like figure out how to do all these things, and they're literally trying to be like 10 different roles. Like, how do I do all the content? How do I do all the link building? How do I do all these different things, right? And they're way overcomplicating it. You know, if you get good at the skill of actually building relationships, then you're basically golden. So anyway, if you guys like this video, hopefully this has been really eye-opening for you guys. I actually put together a masterclass. If you check the link below, there's basically a class where I break down how I've systemized this style of business, how I go about approaching clients, and really have built this into something that you could pretty much do hands off, right? You don't have to be the one in the day-to-day business so involved in everything, right? I'm the kind of guy that, you know, I want to be able to go out in the middle of the day and like, you know, they just had a bike path that they actually recently built here, literally not even half a mile from my house. And I just bought this brand new electric bike. So like, for me, I want to be the kind of guy that just at 2 o'clock, I could just be like, hey, I'm gonna go for a bike ride and just do that, right? I have the freedom to choose to go do something like that. And because of the system that I built in my business, I'm actually able to do that. And I'm bringing in monthly revenue from all these clients while I have my partners fulfilling all the work. And that way I can focus on sales, which is gonna produce more revenue for me. So anyway, if you like this video, be sure to sign up for the masterclass. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'm gonna be shooting more videos here in the coming weeks. And again, thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next video.